My fellow WCCS students, this is a public service announcement on drug influence affecting teenagers.
How you doing? My name is Julian Montgomery. I'm a senior at World Communication Charter School. Fellow teacher, Mr. Parker. He's a pre-calculus teacher here at WCCS High School. How you doing? I'm good. I'm here to discuss the drug influence affecting young people today. So I'm gonna ask a few questions. You give me a response. Simple as that. Do you think underage drinking is a serious problem in your community?
I do. I would say, in the African American community, or more specifically in North Philadelphia, where I inhabit, and all across Philadelphia, underage drinking is an issue. An issue because it allows the youth to be distracted from the serious issues at hand. It takes away from their ability to remain focused and remain attached within the reality of the society that we're living in. And it creates this false fantasy where there are no problems. And, because problems can be beneficial. Through problems, you become motivated to find solutions to the problems and make change. And help your own personal situation and help the situation of your community. And it's no accident that there's a such thing as a Ciroc boy, that we know about from music that is given to us by people that look like us, but it's not controlled by people that look like us. It's no accident that we are taught to want to turn up. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with turning up, but it should be done in moderation. There should be a balance. We should look at the percentage of time that we're spending turning up versus the percentage of time that we're sitting down in quiet spaces doing serious work and doing deep thought and reading and studying and analyzing and trying to find solutions to our problems.
Definitely.
In real life. So, it's marketed. Drinking is marketed to the youth because the youth spend money.
Definitely.
By the companies that make the liquor, make the beer, make all types of alcohol, wine, whatever have you, and it is a problem. It is a problem.
Okay. Well, that's very deep. That's very informational. That's good too. Next question. Final question. How would you prevent drug influence within your community?
So I would look at this in two ways, in terms of the person using drugs and also the person that may be distributing drugs. The person using drugs, they need an anti-drug. They need a reason to not use drugs. They need to have something to look forward to. They need to have something to look forward to for the next day, for the next week, or for the next year, or for 5 years from now. They need to be able to say, I'm not going to get high because I'm trying to develop myself mentally, because I know that I need to be a force within my community, a positive force. I need to be able to take control of my community. I need to take ownership of my community. I can't do that if I'm smoking loud every morning. I can't do that. And we need to understand that and be thinking about that. We need to understand that we can't develop ourselves academically if we're popping perks all the time. We can't do that. That's self-medication, and we've been through a lot of hardships. A lot of us have, and it makes sense for us to be using those drugs. But if we're using those drugs, we're not dealing with reality. We have to be able to deal with reality. And we can't deal with reality if we're high. So we as the adults in the community, we have to give youth a reason and something to look forward to, more than what we've been able to give them so far. In terms of the drug distributor, we also, once again, the adults, the men, the women in the community, the men such as myself, we have to create economic opportunities. We have to create employment opportunities.
Definitely.
We have to create that for them so that they'll say, well, I'm not going to the trap. Because right now, for a lot of people, and they based on their mindset, the trap is a viable employment opportunity. It's a viable occupation. So we have to do is create opportunities for them where they say, well, no, I'm not going to the trap because I can make more money going over here doing this, working in this person's store, or learning a trade, learning carpentry, learning how to be an electrician, how to be a plumber, all these other types of opportunities, because we as the men and women of the community have done that and have created that. So that's how I would deal with and plan to deal with the issue of drug distribution in the community.
Okay, well, that information was very valuable and useful. I'd like to thank Mr. Parker for his information today. This is my public service announcement, live from WCCS.